Oh, is autumn at this point, year 1976, as chilly weather is one reminder that not only are you in October, but you are also, well, it's not mountainous rain, it's, well, at least not yet. You have been summoned small town, a couple of hours driving distance from rather peculiar site, which has the local authorities scrambling to the point where they had to basically call upon anyone. And as such, you two were deployed here to assist local teams in their investigations to get to the bottom of this problem. A report came in 2 days ago. A couple of villagers claimed they saw an eclipse midday. Sun went out. Panicking, well, they made a long trek to the nearby town. As they were sort of traveling through the forest, they noticed that the phenomenon ended before they could come back with help. Yet they still persevered, at least to let local authorities know. Weird thing is that, well, nobody else saw it. These claims, these rumors, well, only the men who came from the village have apparently seen this eclipse. But, well, hysteria aside, that wouldn't concern authorities. No, what concerned them is the fact that once officers showed up on scene, well, the village was quite dead. This is, mind you, a very small, isolated community, mountains. But all of them were dead. 50 people. Just, well, the report doesn't go into too much detail about how they died, but they have isolated the mountains around it, blocked access paths, and, well, sent you try and figure out what the actual fuck happened. And you are gonna meet one of the local, well, you were given a bit of information on this man. A doctor by the name of Adam Kovac. He is, well, the doctor who was first on scene to examine some of the dead bodies. As such, they've, well, made sure you are in contact with him. You are supposed to meet with him for departing into the mountains past the police barrier. As, well, you both would know, I think, of each other. You have had plenty of experience in the KGB, worked for many years. Both of you have good reputations, so maybe you haven't worked together up until now. Um, as you find yourselves, well, on a long drive to the nearby big city after landing on the airport. Not sure if there's any conversations during that drive other than polite small talk.
No, probably like sure, that's what I'll probably just asked. Like, so when so you have any personal theory what this might be?
To be honest, no. I could just be an accident or we all just died of something explainable. But I've seen things, so it could be anything.
Would be easily explainable. They wouldn't have sent us. I doubt it'd be chemical poisoning or something. I figured the doctor would probably have detected that, but
I mean, they could have just been used as as a testing ground. I don't know.
as it would just chuckle. Listen, Ceausescu may have many dreams. I don't think the Romanian military has their own chemical weapons project that isn't approved by us.
I mean, you never know.
True, fair enough. Could be something crashed. And
Yeah,
plus those stories about the eclipse also seem kind of.
yeah, that seems strange. Only two people seeing it.
Well then, let's hope Mr. Kovac will be able to help us out a bit.
Let's hope so. I mean, maybe he knows why they died.
Well, I mean, he probably did the autopsy, or he has the reports.
Guess we'll see.
You drive into a small town. It is getting late in the evening. Stop in front of the house. Goes to meet Sir Kovac as you get out of the car, walk up to the door. A couple of knocks before you see the man open up. He looks at the two of you and is like, ah, must be the agents.
Greetings, this is Agent Bauer, and this is Agent Kotov.
Welcome you inside, shake your hands. Dr. Kovac, it's a pleasure to meet you and thank you for arriving on such short notice.
That's what we're here for. Nice to meet you.
Can I get you something to drink?
Somewhat will be enough.
I don't need anything, but thanks.
Do a glass of water as down and you can see like he has some envelopes with him as he puts them on the table. Suppose have a look at this before we get to the site itself.
She'll start sleuthing through the envelopes. I assume there are the autopsy reports here as well, or is it like a general a summary?
I'll say as much as I had time to do, yes. I only went through a couple of people, but they all seem to share some certain commonalities.
Well, what's the cause of death?
Organ failure on multiple accounts. They as you like open the files and see a bunch of see the condition the bodies were. They look quite dehydrated. The point where like the everything was like dried up and almost flaky from like the skin, like it looks very I don't want to say necessarily gross, but it's like you left a piece of meat in the sun for way too long. He'll say they were like that when we found them, so couple of hours since they died. The whole thing is quite bizarre. I feel the need to warn you already.
All of them like that, or
He nods.
the corpses?
We
Okay.
found them in their homes or walking around, but all of them look like that. Once I began the autopsy, I would tell you that, like I said, organ failure. It's just, it is as bad on the inside as it looks on the outside.
Question: they died at the same. Were you able to figure out the time of death roughly? Did they die at varying times or roughly the same time?
Looks like they've been dead for quite a long time. It's impossible. Like I said, since it takes, well, the two eyewitnesses that walked from their village to this town. Well, it takes it's about a 6-hour walk through the woods. So, at most 6 hours before they arrived. That means this whole like incident happened about like
Questions: are there pictures of the various corpses, or are
Yes.
they like in the laboratory, or are the pictures in the laboratory, or are they
took
in
pictures.
the village?
They took pictures both in the village and like from the autopsy itself.
Yeah. And from the pictures, does it look like they just dropped dead, like they were sitting,
Yes.
like eating, just fucking dropping.
They're found in their homes and they're like on the table on the ground.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
it looks
nobody was like running around on this.
no, it just looks like they collapsed in different like positions.
Yeah, nobody was running towards like the hospital or something. Or like or
There's-
towards the fucking like cupboards for like any kind of remedy.
No.
So there's two witnesses
Yes.
still alive?
Yes, they are. We've the local police have them at the station here in town. Be able to talk to them. If you want?
Yes, maybe we'll be able to glean some insight.
Yeah, wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, she's like, this man looks like he's been dealing with it for like 2 days now. As he'll say, well, glad you're calm about this. This is, well, to say it's bizarre would an understatement.
Panic never helps. You know, this is a good, even in a situation, always keeping your cool head is important.
Guess that's why you are here. It's been a rough few days.
Of course, Doctor. Don't worry not, we'll figure out what caused this.
Take a break.
Well, eyewitnesses are at the police station if you want to talk with them. You can go to the morgue. Get the bodies if you want for that as well. And tomorrow we can head over to the village.
I suggest we have a chat with the two eyewitnesses. Maybe we'll spot something on anything on the bodies. I don't have formal medical training, but extra pair of eyes can't hurt. Look from a different angle.
Don't worry, I can help you with any medical expertise you might need.
Visible or not?
Yeah, Katrina would nod along.
Real question for you two now. Are you you want to have at this in the morning? Do you want to go check the witnesses now?
We've just arrived, so we can check the witnesses now and then maybe check the corpse in the morning, depending on how long Maybe we can do both depending on how long the questioning lasts.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you arrived, but you just arrived, but it is like 7 in the evening.
Yeah, we can like question the witness and then we can like check in the morning on the corpses.
So
Sounds good to me.
as yeah, you take your leave and you'll head over to the police station, and they'll take you to. They'll kind of bring out one of the witnesses. It's like older man in his like 30s. See, like they sit him down with you. Like he clearly looks just it's a combination of depressed, sad, confused. They've probably not told them anything. They just probably like locked these people up. They're completely in the dark. Like
They don't know anything about. They don't know anything about the fate of the village. They just know.
Yeah, they tell that no, they've been kept in the dark as much as possible.
Yeah, there's no need to make them like fucking realize his friends and friends all that. Yeah, I assume we'll get into the little office room probably. Yeah.
Yeah, sit you down.
Greetings. My name is Miss Bauer. This is Miss Kodov.
Hello. How can I help you?
Ahmed, I just wanted to ask you a few questions about the recent ongoings here.
Yes. They didn't tell me why they're keeping me here. But we'll help you however we can, comrade.
Don't worry, just the default protocol. We're specialists who've been sent to investigate recent events. So anyway, let's start off. I believe you described some kind of a solar event. Is that correct?
Yes.
Some kind of eclipse.
Yes. We was the afternoon. I was just about to sit down, have lunch, and all of a sudden everything kind of goes dark outside. Us will go out, see what's happening. We look up, and the sun was just completely covered. It had a very like thin outline, but like it was mostly black. You could see it was like nighttime. So after a couple of talks, me and a friend of mine decided we should check in on the other people down in the valley. And well, it's not a dangerous thing to go into the forest during nighttime. It's hard to see. So decided that just him and I would make the trek a couple of hours. And by the time we got here, the whatever was happened to the sun stopped. Well, when we arrived here, everyone was looking at us like we were insane, and well, tried explaining to them. They sent a couple of officers, and I'm not sure what happened, but they're not like letting us go now, and I don't understand why. Because we've done nothing.
Don't worry, you're not being kept in custody here. You're not under arrest. We apologize for that they kept you here.
We just want to find out what happened. I mean, an eclipse like that isn't usual. And we don't think you're insane. So we want to cooperate. Find out what happened, exactly.
I've told you all I know.
What was the exact time you spotted it? Around roughly, maybe. Oh, of course, you probably don't remember the exact, but like roughly afternoon you said mentioned?
You like nods.
And the eclipse had just completely suddenly? Was there a build-up of the sun being slowly covered, or?
I mean, I guess it went dark quickly, I suppose.
Anything else you notice perhaps unusual going on? Any strange smells, or what kind, or?
Kind of looks a bit confused at the question, but like shakes his head. No, I don't believe so.
So when exactly did the eclipse end? When you left the forest? Or somewhere before that?
I think we were more than halfway through the distance.
So roughly like 1 or 2 hours, I think that should be.
Well, the problem is depending on how fast these people move.
Yeah, I'm asking him basically how fast he moves, basically.
He doesn't know. Like the problem is these people are living in the village. They don't really have watches.
Yeah.
They don't like. Unfortunately, you can't deal with exact measurements here.
Yeah, no, but it was basically like a long time, or was like short. How was it feel?
I said halfway through the track.
Well, that's the best measurement I think we'll get.
Fortunately, are in fact people who literally live in the mountains.
I'll note down at 2 hours. My notes as a guesstimate, and walking at night and half the trek.
Yeah.
I assume. I think unless Miss Kodov has her own further questions, Miss Val will thank. Yeah, she'll thank him for answering, and if we answer his other friend, I assume there will be similar.
His other friend doesn't speak Russian. Can't even talk.
Oh, he does speak Russian. Ah, goddammit, yeah.
Even this one, like it's very broken Russian.
It's very broken, yeah. Yeah. Very well then, we thank you for your cooperation, and we'll be on our way then.
As again, they just take him away. Inspiration keeps building in his eyes. You can talk to the officers that also went there.
Yeah, ask him some questions, maybe, yeah, but
The spokesperson, main detective, I guess you could say. They, yeah, once we had the two of them came raving about clips that nobody else saw, decided to send out a patrol to just make sure everyone was fine. Those people then came back and told us how everything looked, and well, tried to mobilize as quickly as possible. Called in one of our best medical experts in the area and set up a perimeter. Mostly we did what Mr. Kovac told us. I believe he mentioned something about a potential infection, so made sure that nobody can wander in that direction. We also implemented basic sanitation methods. Everything is in the files. I'm not sure if you have any questions for me particularly.
Anyone? I'm unsure. How many access roads does the village have?
That cars can drive on, only one. Like one,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of because then it just can technically you go beyond. Like it goes further deeper into the mountains because there are like certain cabins that are higher up, but it's pretty much like that. That's it.
Yeah, and there's like car traffic common there.
No,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
the only people that like go there are sort of workers, because there's like how do you say this in English?
A mine? Is that a quarry?
No, it's a dam.
That's a dam. I know that. And then
Actually, let me
that-
check. Well, did the dam exist back then? Actually, no. So we retcon that. It's literally being built.
Construction, but still works. Still a
Yes,
lot of
it is.
construction.
It is.
So-
They are building. They are planning on building a dam, sort of higher in the mountains, near like artificial lake. So there's like construction sites further up in the mountains that would pass through this village, but that's about it.
Yeah, so those trucks are the only thing that drive through the boat
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, and that, like the entire thing has.
Are there any people living outside this village, like nearby?
Not really. It's a very remote area, as it. Like there might be, but none that the authorities know. You could just have some random fucking family
Forest
living,
dweller?
yeah, living in the mountains.
You have to comb through the mountains. Gotcha. Okay. And that access road doesn't go through this city. It goes like somewhere along else.
Well, it is connected with the city. What?
Oh.
But how can you drive from here to there if it's not connected?
I thought they were. I thought these two witnesses they went for some fucking forest trail or something. Some hiking
Yeah, no,
path.
they don't have cars. They had to literally walk
Ah.
down the forested forest road. Fortunately for them,
Right.
they do not possess vehicles.
Yeah. Just asking, making any other cars drive through, any other trucks, maybe today or yesterday.
That's
Any other vehicles like drove through towards the village today or yesterday?
no. We've completely sealed it off.
Actually, I'm not sure if but not today. At the time of the event, I'm not sure when it happened.
Yeah, he'll shake his head. That was the afternoon. No, the work has been paused for a few months now there.
All right, then I don't think Isabella's any more questions.
Katrina would ask, has there ever been anything strange in that village before?
Not that I remember. And sure, they might be a bit isolated, but now most of these people just refuse to move into the cities. I guess that's a bit weird, if you ask me.
And people like to have their own little groups, I guess.
Yeah, distance.
Some people need more space than others.
Has like a very suspiciously rated
I
eyebrow.
suppose also like, are you a traitor? Are you a CIA asset here? You fucking liberal. Who needs to hide from the sword and shield of the party? But yeah,
Yes,
this-
that's all.
Escort you outside the station and take his leave.
I think it's a bit too. I think it's a bit too late for some performance investigation. I think for now it's a sleepy time, and then we'll perform the investigation in the morning before heading to the village itself.
As yeah, well, you'll be able to go allocated local hotel room, get in a good night's wake up early in the have a bit of breakfast before going to meet the doctor.
After, oh,
Yeah, you meet with him in front of the general hospital. The fucking
the coroner's office,
yeah, it's fucking
the morgue, yeah, the morgue or the coroner's office.
shitty ass clinic he has here.
Improvised morgue.
Yeah, I see. Welcome you inside, and he says, "How did your question go last night?"
Didn't gain too much personally, just
Listen, this is what I kept telling the detective. These are just village people. They don't know. Half of them can't even properly read.
well, at least we got maybe a rough time potentially of the event, assuming the eclipse is related to the mass death.
You don't believe this eclipse story?
The problem is I'm trying to think the connection. My initial guess while flying over here was some kind of bioweapon, maybe water poisoning, pollution, perhaps. But I'm not even sure how else to explain the eclipse. A bomb that it often heard by other people elsewhere.
With all due respect, Agent, I have hope that if your people were testing bioweapons, they would just tell me to stop looking into this and not waste my time.
Yeah, my colleague also said a similar thing to my colleague, so that's what I'm trying to. Maybe a second look at the bodies maybe will reveal something more.
Right this way, as he's gonna let you into the improvised morgue. Gonna like pull the covers off the dissected body. Yeah, no, you can see it live. It's so dried up, desiccated completely. Looks like you're staring at a very, very old corpse. As he'll probably give you some protection gear. He'll say, another one of my hypotheses is that maybe some sort of weird mutated virus. So you be careful. Respect hygiene protocols for this sort of situation.
Naturally.
Of course.
So
But wouldn't the two witnesses be infected as well?
yes, as he liked, I have insisted with the police to he takes a deep breath and says, I've had many arguments with them. They will just not listen. Rather just bury this and move on.
I mean, by the way, I don't think this is a big town. I think it's like 100k people, probably, my guess.
The village had about 50 people.
Yeah, and I don't know about this town. I haven't big of a
This town probably has like a few thousand people.
Yeah. Yeah, this was like village cops. They just want to get it over with.
Yes.
If you want, I can. We can.
I had to shout at them for like 2 days before they even implemented border controls and checkpoints. But those two men seem healthy from what I could study. Send a couple of their blood samples to the lab to be tested. Haven't heard back from them. But that also may mean it's nothing too bad. I have to run more in-depth analysis on that.
Alrighty then. Let's focus on the subject at hand. As she will like put on like the safety gear and whatnot.
Again, when I say safety gear, it is just
Gloves, yeah, gloves and gloves, face mask, and like
these people
and like
are
and like,
not,
and like maybe like a, yeah,
these people are not
and, may-
funded.
and maybe like a coat, basically like a
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure what called lab coat or like yeah, basically to hang on to your waist more than yeah.
Good old Soviet standards. Have more
I-
people
yeah,
than you,
I
so we
remember how-
can let them die.
Yeah, I do remember how the Russians handled the fucking nuclear weapons. They just fucking loaded them onto trucks. Not even fucking protective fucking coverings, whatever, including nuclear waste. I do remember I do know the fucking purifiers of Chernobyl. Go on, firefighter.
Yeah, y'all say. Well, as you can see, it's quite bizarre. Find the body in the state after only a couple of hours.
You mentioned organ failure. Just complete utter collapse of like everything. Just
Well, I say organ failure, but I mean as like gestures inside, and you can see like all the insides are about as damaged.
Mhm.
It looks like this thing has just expired. Like he says organ failure, but like that's just a very generic thing.
yeah.
Like that's the best I can do. I am a doctor, not a grave digger, and these don't look like recently deceased. Look like corpses you find in a cemetery.
She'll nod along. Looking at the fucking organs, yeah. They're just complete. Yeah, kind of looking like a mummy.
Yeah, I can understand why we are so stumped.
Yeah, not something you see every day.
And as he like goes to several metal stretchers, that's how all of them were. Opened 3 bodies. Well, much the same story.
So nothing unusually found beyond again the quick decay. Just basically this rapid onset of like sepsis, basically.
It's not even that it's a quick decay. It's that all the moisture
Dried out?
Yeah, all the moisture on them seems to be completely sucked out. Everything is, and he'll like again point to like the flesh tissue and
It's dry as fuck.
It's yeah, it's completely fucking bone dry. That is even the weird part. I would expect that if something like this had happened, you would be able to see damages like If you scan, you should see at least the internal bits degrading and affected. But there's, and he'll point out to you, so little evidence of that. It's almost like it all happened in, I want to say,
At once?
almost instantly. Yes, it's
Yeah,
it's too uniformly distributed, the damage.
I was about to ask which orgs were the most damaged, but apparently all of them at once.
It does seem to me, if I had to take a guess, I would say the heart seems to be the most affected.
See if I can look. I was discuss that. I'm not sure how much. Can you have any ideas? But anything you can glean from this? I think we need to investigate the village itself to find out what might have potentially happened. I even can't imagine a potential disease that does this, especially in such a quick time span.
Hence your theory about bioweapons being quite a solid one. Although
Shield him not along, even though plane crash would have been noticed.
well, maybe that what they thought was an eclipse was just some sort of hallucination, combined with them being affected by this agent.
If they were affected, they would have also probably
If
died in a fast manner.
if such a plane flew by, I don't think there's any planes that can blot out the sun. And if it's a plane that is that big, I feel like other people in the surrounding
More people would have been
areas-
noticed, I think.
Yeah,
I think people in Bucharest by would have noticed.
I mean, I think people in the surrounding towns would have also been able to see it. It was a clear day.
Alright, I don't think anything to gain here. I think we should proceed to the town. Like, part of me wants to requisition some gas mask if this agent is airborne, but
Well, if it
I mean,
comforts you, none of the officers that investigated, I've been to there 2 times and we haven't died yet, so
in that case, the agent must have passed them.
that
Let's
was
hope
also
so.
my assumption. This seems to have been quite active. As you take your leave from here and get into the car, it'll drive you up Forested Trail. Gosh. It's about a 30-minute drive to the village itself. And as you pass the checkpoint, you arrive. It's a small village. It has like a couple of the houses are sort of built next to the road, but there's probably like the way it's sort of split. There are like homes deeper into the forest as well, but most of them have been just built alongside the road. As yeah, I'll say, I've told the police to not interfere with this, so everything should be mostly the same. Be careful. As he like stops the car and gets out. There's definitely an eerie atmosphere. Enter the village itself.
Do you want to start?
Honestly, right now, mystery plane or train crash. If I can, from it must only be plane because there are no trains or cars here. So, and nothing drove by here. So I'm wondering. Of even a plane would have been noticed by the other towns. Planes are not sound on their own, and if something crashes, the fire would have been fire probably. I would say.
Yeah. I mean, it could not have been anything in the water supply or anything because it seems to be happening at the almost same time. Like, it has to be something else.
I would say probably maybe search the forest and whatnot. I assume the cops would have spotted anything in the city that's too out of in the way. And mud.
Sounds good to me.
Well, city village. I mean, the fucking 50 people village.
Well, be here if you need me. I'm not very good at. Oh, I don't want to get in your way.
Don't worry, doctor. That's why we're here. If we find for more scientific inquiries, we will head to you.
I'll nod. As yeah, no, you can. What's you can just start by looking around. Like, what's the plan?
Basically, looking around.
Give me a detect roll.
I'll assume detective applies here. I'll assume detective applies here.
Yeah.
Reroll. Listen, that's not too. That's pretty good actually. That's maybe the 4 dice will give me something. They give you an extreme.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god! I hate this.
Listen, you can go all in.
I can't go all in. Listen, it's 2 dice. That's true. I could go all in. Am I a gambler? I am a gambler.
Wait.
Actually, for 2 fucking dice, I'm not a gambler. Holy shit, no.
I hear chicken in the Max microphone. Damn. I can't.
Actually, I do love me a bit of
I can't believe Max such a bitch. Okay, well, it's fine. Fun.
I know what. I'm not a bitch, you know. Damn it! I'll kill myself after that. This is such a dog shit ass roll. Holy shit, man.
Yeah. So as you'll begin wandering around, Isabella, you'll definitely like start spotting some other bodies that haven't been moved. And yeah, they do just seem to have fallen in different like random positions. As you'll wander mostly around the main road, checking some of the houses inside, and well, nothing really jumps at you yet. As Katarina, to cover this, while you let Isabella look at the houses near the main road, you'll sort of start investigating sort of behind said houses and walls, like backyards and gardens, see if there's anything weird there. As oh, you'll canvass the entire area, spend about an hour or two looking over things carefully. And Katerina, you find it's a small hut, sort of built like as a assume a tool shed, as you can see, like a lot of tools in it as you open it for like garden work, wood cutting, that sort of thing. There is something weird that catches your attention, as there is a very unpleasant smell in the shed. Almost as if something is like rotten. And as you check in, you realize there's like this tarp that covers the floor. And as you remove the tarp, you realize that there is like a wooden door. As you sort of pull on it, and you like it kind of opens up, you can understand where the smell is coming from. It seems that this shed has like a basement dug underneath it, and it's completely dark there, but it smells horrible.
Katrina would go back to Isabella and show her what she found. And go further in then.
It was noticing the pure smell. She will also roll head back and call for Kovac. This is some scientific inquiry. A field autopsy might be required.
As you both light up your flashlights as you'll head deeper inside, and you'll have to. It's a very narrow space, so you can only like go in one at a time. The ceiling is quite low as well, and well, this enclosed space clearly doesn't help with the smell, as it will open up into a, well, I would call it a larger room, but it's not that. Like, you'll have to sort of be bent down to even be able to stand. But as you go into this like dug out part, you realize there is this, like, the ground there is drenched with the blood. As you will see like one dead man in a corner, as you realize that's where the smell is coming from. And the man doesn't look like the other dead bodies, like doesn't look desiccated.
Yeah, there's blood. There's blood. That's weird.
There's let me finish, Mac.
Oh, sorry.
The body looks like it's starting to like go quite bad. But the blood, Mac, it's not just, the blood isn't from the body, but the blood is covering the entire fucking room. It's way too much blood for one person.
Oh. What fucking sacrificial fucking shit is this? There's nothing else in this room, just an empty room of blood all covering the walls?
No, it's mostly on the floor. There are no, like, this has been dug into the earth, so it's, I wouldn't call these walls. It's basically just dirt.
A dugout, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the blood is on the ground itself.
Is it possible to?
The man has like is holding like, it's like he's holding them some leather bound book, and what looks like a cross in his hands.
God, Isabella was fucking joking about the vampires in her head. Yeah, from her forensic work, and maybe with, I'm not sure if there's space even for Mr. Kovac is looking at the blood. How old is the blood figuring? Potentially, how dark is it?
It's dry and quite dark, so been here for at least a day or two.
Yeah. To see if this man have anything else besides the bound journal and the thing. How did he die? How did the Mr. Man die here over here?
We're not really sure. There are no obvious wound signs.
That's for Mr. Kovac to figure out. Is there any other particular items of note besides the cross and the leather-bound journal?
No.
Anything else in the room besides? Oh yeah, it's only just a dark room or something.
Yeah, it has nothing in it.
Yeah. Yeah, very well then, we'll drag the corpse out for Mr. Kovac to have to take a look at how he died.
Yeah, it will be a unpleasant process. Pretty sure rigor mortis has already set at this point, so it's a fucking such a hassle to push the body to the small narrow entrance. Takes you about half an hour to pull it out, and Kovac will say, done. Okay, this is, looks quite bad.
Yes, certainly doesn't look like the other inhabitants, though. We found a journal, we will read that. Actually, yeah, fuck, I can't read Romanian or Hungarian, depending on what this is. Could you perhaps, yeah, I'm looking at my speech, and I'm sadly not a polyglot like Roy. She will open the text to see, I don't think it's in Russian or English.
I don't recognize it.
Maybe also provide some translation assistance as you take out the journal.
Looks at it and says like, this is Hungarian.
Yeah, figured.
He's gonna like quickly just have a look through it. Like his face is gonna like clearly be horrified a bit at what he's like. Okay, I believe this man was trying to summon Satan.
Oh. All right. Anything more about what's the last page say?
Well, as he'll point out, it details how he was gathering up all the ingredients. Animal blood. He butchered a couple of pigs.
That would explain the blood down there. Maybe we can take samples later to confirm whether it's animal blood or human blood down there.
Does it say anything about dehydrating
No.
bodies?
Man was clearly disturbed.
Strange for a Satanist to also be down there with a cross. Unless he tried to fucking break it or something, I don't know. Alright,
It was
I don't think...
meant to be apparently part of the ritual.
I didn't see any... Oh. What are these ingredients you mentioned? Anything out of the ordinary or just
Well,
virgin blood, garlic?
Garlic?
I'm not a Satanist.
No, it mentions a lot of blood being necessary, and he'll point out to like some drawings. I believe he was trying to recreate these symbols on the ground, and then the cross. I guess break it, or what that means, but no, that's about it. These are some weird incantations I don't even understand, so not sure what language this is.
Probably. Is it even like are these like random squiggles not even like Latin or something, not even anything recognizable?
He would know Latin.
Yeah.
This is an educated doctor. He would know Latin.
Yeah. Oh, maybe some old weird pagan. Anyway, as horrifying as this is, perhaps you can also help us out with a bit of a field autopsy. I didn't notice any obvious cause of death from the outside. He was decaying down there for a while. Anything you can glean, perhaps? My current theory is he got himself stuck in there, and maybe someone put something over the trap door, or you couldn't open it, and you kind of starved to death there. But anything else you can glean, perhaps? I'm not sure if without proper tools and on surgery table.
I'll get my bag and what I can do.
If necessary, you can also drive back to town if you need more to.
As yeah, he's just gonna head back to the car. You are left with a dead body outside the spot. Any conversations between you two?
Look at our dead friend over his direction. Still can't see any connection to the deaths though. I think this guy either got lucky or unlucky. Maybe missed the agent perhaps. Maybe it didn't get to him down there in this little hidey hole.
Yeah, because I don't think summoning Satan is worked.
No, I don't think this magic ritual functioned very well.
Me neither. I mean, I guess he got lucky.
Well, clearly he didn't because he still died down there.
He did, but I mean, someone must have put Topper on the hatch, so
A tarp is
someone must
not something that's gonna block. It's like a
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
tarps are
Isabel's
like a kilogram weight. A tarp's just
Isabel's
like
thinking.
a tarp like a heavier, like shittier blanket.
Yeah, no, Isabel's thinking. Actually, what's the hut like? Is it really like a gardening shack or is it actually like house?
Yeah. It's like clearly like just built to house the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and it's this thing like you look like you said, like fucking spiders in the corners and whatnot.
No, looks used.
Yeah, Isabel's thinking like there was some comedic Mickey Mouse bullshit where like someone put something on the fucking trapdoor and then he starved to death down, or he dehydrated.
That is the possibility, and then like you remove the weight.
Yes, that's basically Isabel's theory. And then he died. Isabel right now is like not seeing connection between this guy and like the events, but we'll see for the autopsy, I guess, to confirm whether it was like her theory.
And you are waiting out for like 5-10 minutes as you suddenly feel almost something weird. It's a sensation as well. You realize that everything around you starts dimming as you glance up, and you do realize that the sun is literally being covered for your very eyes as the light around you fades and this sort of thick, heavy fog rolls down from nearby woods, kind of flooding the village, drenching you not only in darkness but mist as well.
How fast is this happening?
Well, 30 seconds and that's it.
The fox is here, yeah, the fox.
Like it before you realize that you are completely like surrounded by it.
So I guess I didn't lie.
At this point, she's like reflectively trying to cover her mouth for a bit, basically, huh? What do you think if the fox doesn't do anything?
It's... You hear like it's like a faint scratching noise as you glance down and you realize that the dead body is twitching.
It's a doctor mid autopsy. Still,
Doctor has not returned, Mac.
Oh,
He
he's fucking
left.
gone.
Well, he left to get his tools. You want him to like inspect the
Oh.
body with his fucking fingers? He at least should have like a doctor's bag with be able
Yeah.
to like run some
Oh,
stuff.
I thought he was also there. I thought
No,
I thought
he
the 10
left.
minutes included him. Yeah, I thought the 10
No.
minutes included him. I thought it was only 5 minutes to his car and then
No, I would have said. Unlike you, who are the chillest people, like sun disappears in front. That's fine. Weird mist rolls in. I guess
Yeah.
I've seen weirder things.
This might be a bit about our pay grade, actually. Is the body just fucking twitching there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Katrina's gonna take a few steps back. I mean, we can dump the body in shed in the hut till dark arrives.
You are
I
way
think
too
this
chill.
is-
I'm gonna start making you fucking roll. Okay, give me a cool roll, both of you. Listen. I've seen zombie apocalypses all day long. That doesn't phase me. Why don't you give me a cool roll, you fucking bitches? Those chill ass KGB agents. Okay, there we go. That's one. See if you can justify your completely chill reaction.
I mean, Isabel was about to like think. I was thinking like whether to stab or like shoot this man, basically.
You know what, Katarina? No, that's not the reaction you're having. In fact, you are trembling. You are, in fact, completely frozen in fear. As Isabel, you're gonna glance and you realize like she is completely like panicking.
I fucking slap her across the face. Hey, wake up!
We gotta get away.
Yes, this is above our pay grade. I concur. But she will go out to the body and let's
As you
is it shooting.
well, gonna get close to the body. Why don't you give me a stunt roll? As you get a bit closer, because again it's like twitching. It'll like snap its head, but not like normally. Like it snaps sort of continuously, and as it like turns to you, and it lunges in an inhumane manner as it tries to bite at you. As you fall into the ground, I presume you had your gun out.
Yes, definitely. She was waiting right.
Well,
She had a
the
fucking.
gun has been dropped from your hands now, as you are crawling away from this thing, as it's like going after you. You like kind of give it a kick, but it sort of like manages to like gnaw at your ankle as you push it away. Why don't you take a 3 grit damage?
Yes, sir.
As Katarina, what are you doing?
Oh, she would try to attack that body.
How?
Can I use the gun Isabella dropped?
You wanna get near that
Yeah.
thing, yeah?
She would try, yes.
Give me a dexterity roll. With dexterity with nerves. Have
And I got shed open.
yeah, this is not. Yeah, no. You make a grab for the gun, and you'll be able to like get it as the thing will turn, and as it like grabs with one of its arms at your own arm, and you can feel the pressure at it as it squeezes your wrist, take 1 grit damage, and then the force it exerts is quite high, as presumably you just unload a couple of bullets into it.
Yes.
As the bullets ring out, the gun rings out as the casings drop to the floor. This thing doesn't seem to be that bothered by it.
It's just enough of a distraction for it to fucking get away and run and book it.
Well, it still has her by the wrist. You are no longer like tangling with it. This thing like just sort of kind of like clearly has more force than a normal human.
Yeah, this is not him. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if throwing her, basically taking her. I'm not sure if blunt. If she, the problem is she's not too strong. I'm not sure if I can even get enough blunt force to distract it. If it can just shrug away gunshot.
Well, could improvise. Probably if it doesn't give a shit about gunshots, then no, like throwing rocks at it won't be useful.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't even thinking about throwing rocks. I would think more like a whacking it. Promise, even that I'm doubting.
there is a tool shed nearby if you wanna.
Yeah.
This thing like the bullets did go through it.
Let's see, is there any good melee weapon available at the tool shed?
Yeah, there is like a pitchfork for stack hay and that sort of thing. You could probably pin it down.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do. I think it is.
You could also like use a shovel if you want to like try and like maybe hack it with it.
Yeah, chop at one of their arm, perhaps. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking more of the
But
chopping
hacking-
operation to shovel.
If you don't have a lot of force, I'm not sure you plan on
Yeah,
hacking people.
I'm trying to think like what's more easier. If I'm pinning with I was thinking hacking would be
Pin-
more easier than pinning.
It's not, because if you have to pin it with the pitchfork, you just have to stab it
Yeah.
and like
In that
push
case, the
against
pitchfork
it.
is-
Whereas like with the shovel, you would have to like actually hack at it.
Yeah, in that case, trying to pin it basically to make sure Katarina can fucking get free and then run and book it.
Yeah, give me a fight roll.
I will also use adrenaline, please.
Yeah, it's a good point actually. Yeah, you should both have gotten one extra adrenaline.
Do I reset my grid from last time? I'm-
Yes. No, like
Oh.
you should have been like.
Got it.
I can reroll. One more reroll.
There we go. As you quickly run to the shed. You grab the pitchfork that's sort of laying propped up against the wall. As Katarina is struggling with this thing. Katarina, why don't you give me another fight roll? Yeah,
Use adrenaline.
you can reroll if you want. But not looking.
I'm gonna risk it.
Well, take 3 more grit as this thing is like completely overpowering you. As you fire a couple more bullets until the magazine is empty, it clearly doesn't care. As it like bites at you and like crushes your you can feel like your wrist being actively crushed before sort of from the side Isabella kind of shoves the pitchfork through this thing, getting it off of you, providing a bit more leverage as you like push this thing off and sort of pin it against the ground as you like quickly turn around, help out very nice as you both begin to make a run for it. You can give me a stunt roll.
I will also invest another adrenaline into this.
Yeah, remind you, Tamara, if you spend 1 adrenaline, you get the +1 on the roll.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do as well.
Oh my fucking god, the worst roll! Oh god!
Well, listen, not that bad.
I will not gamble the lower
No,
success
no,
though.
no.
I will not.
That's
I will not gamble on a single dice.
Yeah. Listen, two out of 3 isn't that bad. As it's hard to orient yourself. There was a good stretch of forest between this hut and the road and some of the other houses, so it is a bit messy. You don't make you don't like run at full speed because you would rather run a bit slower and not get lost, presumably, than run completely fast and get lost.
Yeah,
in the woods.
that would be disaster, especially with Zombie Man behind us. Because Zombie Man is not constrained to. Well, he's not constrained to science and logic and reason. I think.
Yes, if you glance back, you do see that this thing is chasing you. Although the way it is, it's not like running after you. It's walking on 4 legs, but it's clearly that just it's like watching a poorly animated puppet try to like sustain its own body. As it is giving you chase, but well, it doesn't know that humans do run faster on 2 legs than 4. As you're able to eventually make it through the houses, as you find the road, as you see the car. Fortunately, there is no Dr. Kovac anywhere. The car is there, though.
Well, sadly, we have to get in the car because the Zombie Man's behind us.
Yes.
And, we have to book it.
As you
And the eclipse is still happening.
Yes, it's still dark out. The mist is still like this thick, heavy fog is like still obstructing most of your view. Yeah, no, you can get into the car as this thing is. You can hear it like making these like gargling noises as it is gonna be upon you quite soon. You have a decision to make. You could just drive away.
I mean, Mr. Kovac is nowhere around here. There's
No.
no way to find him, especially with
Yeah,
this stuff.
you don't see him around the car.
Yeah, I don't think there is any time, unfortunately, to find Mr.
Yeah, that's
Mr.
fine.
Kovac, especially with
As Isabella, then you get in the driver's seat. Katerina, you the right side as you put the car into gear, and as you turn it around, you manage to drive easily, outpacing whatever that thing is chasing you. As again, you can't drive too fast because the fog and the winding roads could be quite hazardous. It's quite easy to just fall into a ravine, as there is a small river that runs in parallel to the road. You will be driving out of there. Not sure if there's any conversation, as you can both catch your breath for a moment.
You ever saw anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Any idea on what that is?
Nope.
Great. He was dead, right? He was dead.
Yes, he did just jump back alive. I'm not
Oh
even.
god.
I have nothing to say. I have no fucking idea.
I mean, did we just release it and so whole
I don't think the village
Rallies.
cops have the firepower necessary to handle that thing. This thing's a thing
Yeah.
for We would need the army or God, fuck the Air Force, actually.
I mean, I shot it several times. It did not. It did nothing.
Well, hopefully, maybe so the bombs will be able to blow it up into many bits and pieces where it cannot crawl around. Maybe at least a shotgun could potentially, but fuck yeah, I don't think even the whole village cops' guns will even mass pistol fire will, I think, will do jack and shit. Fuck, I don't think even rifle fire will do jack and shit unless you fucking shoot off the leg with enough concentrated fire.
To be honest, I'm not even sure if that will work. I mean, that thing is.
Fuck, I'm not even sure what to tell us fucking superiors.
Yeah. I am speechless. No one's gonna believe us.
I guess the fucking satanic ritual. Fuck, what the fuck happened there? We need to make a fucking chemical weapons test. This must be a hallucination at some point. Oh.
But I mean, it still does not explain the dehydrated bodies.
I'm fuck the bodies right now. I'm thinking about Mr. Zombie, the fucking Mr. Demon Man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Dracula came by and was hungry. There you go. That's my explanation.
You can both
Sure,
give me
sure,
an
yeah.
awareness roll. I can give me an awareness roll with either focus or nerves. Whichever one you.
I'll give you one with nerves.
Isabella, you're driving. Again, the fog is obscuring your view. There's still like outlines you can select of the trees to the sides. You pass by, you swear to God you just passed like a person, like someone standing by the road. Question is, you stop to glance? Just keep going. This person just was like, it had the silhouette of a woman, you think?
Okay, no, it was a man. Maybe you step up full scope, but with woman, nope. We're driving past.
Yeah?
Nope. No, man. Listen, boss. This is a blemish on the operational. Listen, it's about thinking. You know what? I'll accept it. Just fuck this mission. I'll just go to my boss. I'll explain how I bombed this mission. Isabella's only hope is to convince the Air Force. Hey, what if we do a nuclear test? I don't know.
Like, yeah, nope. That's a fair reaction.
Hey guys.
Katarina, you do see Isabella's eyes fucking like go wide as she's like clearly panicking as you see her like speed up the vehicle just slightly more.
Nope. Listen, mission failed. We didn't figure shit out. Listen, no. That's a black spot on the ladder.
You're good.
I just saw a female silhouette standing alongside the road. Nope, I'm not gonna. Listen, it's mission failed. We'll go home.
Yeah. We should definitely get away.
This shit's above my plate. This shit's above my pay grade. I don't think the only thing we can do to help these people is to convince the Air Force to do a carpet bombing, but I don't think anyone will believe us. So
I don't know, Katarina. This seems kind of cowardly, and this can like fuck up your entire career. Like, they're not gonna take you seriously. They're gonna be like, well, I guess, well, you can let this woman sink you with her, or you could like slap her a bit and be like, hey, listen, you should bring at least some sort of evidence to, because they're just gonna call you crazy otherwise. I'm just pointing out that.
Isabella's thing of lying. It was saying was wolves, basically.
I mean, do we want them to look at us and think we're crazy?
Just gonna tell us fucking wolves or something. We got bitten by
Wolves.
some wolves. Yeah,
Wolves.
fucking bear. A fucking boar. I don't fucking yeah. Boars are fucking yeah. Fuck.
Sure.
We shot a few
Oh.
shots at the boar, and then the boar fucked off and ran away.
Isabella, that's not gonna work. They
I'm
know
sorry.
something's off. I mean, if we can at least bring something to show them
How exactly?
something.
Do you have a camera with you? Do you have a fucking anything? Do you have a shotgun with you to like deal with the fucking zombie man and also the fucking ghost? I don't fucking know because I don't think a random little girl anyone survived in the village and.
But there wasn't a girl who looked like a fool, more like a woman.
Yeah,
Dude.
Isabel right now is not entirely thinking logical.
So you just want to drive off?
Yes. Listen, my dream is also to climb the ladder, but in fact, I think I found the ladder where my line is more important, and I don't think we have the equipment to deal with magic shit or fucking curses or demons.
Now I will point out. Listen, Katerina, you just blame everything on your incompetent fellow agent. Also, probably pull rank on her as well. I'm pretty sure you're higher up in the hierarchy.
Yes, yeah, Katarina. Yeah, Katarina has nepo baby status.
So,
Isabella has not.
You could probably just order her around. At that point, if she defies your order, then there's nothing you can do, and you can just blame everything on her.
Sounds good to her.
Still have to order her though, otherwise you would be lying.
That's true. Isabella? I mean, we need to get something. So we either turn around and we try to find something we can take with us. I mean, maybe we can run it over with the car. I don't know. Something. We can get the woman. I don't know. We need to get back.
You saw the effectiveness of bullets against the mystery man. I'm not sure how effective the bullets against mystery woman. Only one of us has a pistol. It's the other. I'm pretty sure actually no.
I'll say this though. There is a camera in the back that the doctor probably used for like other pictures. So you have a camera conveniently in the back seat.
Oh, actually, we do. That took Katarina. Katarina has to convince.
Just because I'm so nice. Just because I'm so nice.
We can take a picture and be off. And we would not look like fools. I mean, I'm shit scared, yes. But it's still Mercury on the line.
Fucking as well. You know what? I'd rather be fucking posted to fucking the shittiest office in Dresden. You will make up a story, blame it all on me. I don't care. I'll rather be in fact fired than to be dead. At least Zombie Man. At least he's a thing. He bites. He jumps. A fucking random woman on the side of the road. Is he a witch, a vampire, a demon? Ghost? Blame it all on me if you fucking want, bitch. I'm not sticking my neck out for this.
So
This is fucking suicide.
Sure. I mean, I can't walk home, so I still need the car. Sure, let's go.
Don't worry, you can blame it. Don't worry, Miss Sergeant Major. Blame it all on me if you want. I don't care. I just don't want to die.
Yeah, well, with that, you'll continue driving at about like 20 minutes. You realize at some point the fog is beginning to lift, but so is, well, the shadows as you kind of get further out of the woods, leaving the mist behind. Suddenly, the sun is shining above you, providing a comforting, warm light.
The well fucking size that she's the fucking sun. Alright, we got to expand the woods, we got attacked by animals, and fucking Kovac got fucking lost. We can look for him afterwards. Actually, we have to look at him now, depending. Actually, I don't want to. You could drive back now if you want, if you're brave enough.
Her hand is literally like broken.
Oh, yeah, true. Some fucking boar attacked us.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
area
sorry.
has like wolves, bears, boars as well, so
Yeah.
could easily blame it on a wild animal.
Yeah. So you can still bring up the fucking the fucking mystery fucking letter bound, but even though I'm not sure whether you're boss. Actually, I don't care. It's what's.
Leather-bound book. Kovac. Have that one.
Oh, that's true. Isabella is like, you know what? This ain't worth my life. Rip my career, I guess. Shit luck, I suppose.
Probably have the cross, but
Cool, random cross. I don't think that counts much for evidence.
well, and drive up to the checkpoint. The sort of the officer's gonna wave you in. We'll drive over local clinic. They'll patch you up. Look at like happened to you out there.
Animal attack. We got
Yeah, it jumped out.
Well,
Yeah.
wolves have been active in this area, getting bolder each year. Don't worry, it doesn't look too bad. Get this treated and you'll do as new in about 2 weeks. Well, maybe a month for your hand, but yeah. Gonna bandage you up. I'll put your hand in a cast as you'll head over to give your official report to the police. As the detective, first question as like start like as you like start giving your statements. Are you both gonna lie about the animal? Are you gonna try and concoct this story?
Yeah, that was what I was trying to get going. Basically, yeah, we can still include the story up until like we found the corpse at the hut, but then Isabella would like in the car. We would like, all right, we still found the corpse at the random hut in the forest. Then the boar, then some fucking wolves and boars came, or like with the side like
Yeah,
came by.
I'm just gonna need a speech roll from the both of you. Be able to
Yeah,
match up these stories because they'll probably ask questions and you have to kind of bullshit them good enough.
yeah. Oh, listen. As bad as I listen, my career's fucking dead. Listen, but at least I'll keep my life.
Yeah, so maybe why they sent you to fucking Siberia on a death mission. They're like, you know what, if she crashes with the plane, we don't lose too much. That's a... Yeah,
You can still
listen,
reroll.
yeah, you can.
Look at the reroll.
Yeah, you can reroll.
It's free dice. It's not the worst odds by far.
I mean, why not?
Oh my god,
Listen,
the worst.
listen. Luckily for you, this detective doesn't give a shit. Now, whoever might read these reports later down the line, they might like, oh, this doesn't match up. For now, yeah, you'll give your reports. Exclude the zombie attack. Replace it with a wolf. Probably stumbled upon it. Was too aggressive, attacked you. You managed to scare it away. Injured in the process. And then you just kind of ran to the car. And left Mr. Kovac there because you panicked. I presume this will be the story, unless you want
Yeah.
to give me another suggestion.
No, pretty much it. Yeah, fucking wolf mother or family fucking protected her
It
cows.
will be like, you left the doctor and the...
He wasn't. We couldn't find him.
He ran off back into the forest. We all kind of split apart.
And send a patrol car after him. Oh. Like, he looks at you and is like, this is the KGB? The fucking little bitches. Holy shit.
Isabella inside feels a bit bad. She feels cowardly, but I don't want to fight the magic witch. No, thank you.
As yeah, it's gonna. Oh, like thank you for your assistance, comrades. I will file this thing up my superiors. Have a good day, both of you. You'll eventually both leave the police station. If you want to have any lasting words.
Isabella needs a drink right now. She doesn't care. There's nothing to say. She's also feeling a bit very guilty for Kovac. In fact, Isabella actually, for one time, she would actually say a prayer for Kovac. Hopefully, he would only died and nothing happened. At least, then. Listen, at this point, I don't care about, but you actually say like.
But yeah, Katrina would also needed some drinks.
Yeah, you there's you can find a local bar. Can enjoy a couple of drinks. If there's any last conversation you want to have before session.
Nope. Not at least from not from Isabella, at least.
Yeah, no, Katrina would just have a plank stir and drink in hand.
As yeah, would you just go to your hotel and leave the next day? Would you even give a shit about anything else?
She might ask around for Kovac, basically,
Yeah,
if he was fine.
Yeah, they will tell you that they sent a patrol car and they just kind of found him in the village. She was pretty upset that you just left him.
Okay, this Isabella will internally breathe a sigh of relief, and in fact, she will fuck off because hopefully they will not send anyone else. The problem is, I'm not sure. Actually, fuck, I'm not sure if I want to speak to Kovac, and I promise I'm not sure how to convince Kovac or whatever not to go into this.
And Katrina would talk to Kovac.
Yeah, I mean you can meet with him the next day, breakfast, and open the like again like, morning, comrade.
Sorry about what happened yesterday.
The animals are.
Well, are you there as well, Isabella? You have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll say, yeah, I just turned around and you weren't there anymore.
the animals were rather aggressive, so we had to. They were rather pursuant.
They told me you were attacked by a wolf. I am, luckily maybe for me, I didn't run into any.
When you went back to the car,
I went to the car. I did grab my my bag. Hopefully, be able to get some samples from the body, before we damaged it further. And I came back. You were nowhere to be seen. So I just, well, I took samples from the body, and when I came back, the car was gone.
so you took samples from the body.
Yes.
And nothing else?
No, I had them bring it in the morgue so I can run more.
Was the body still still lying there?
Yes.
Then the dogs didn't eat it.
No.
As at this point, Isabel will actually fucking think. Actually, you look at her wound though. At her leg. Is it real? That's just real though.
Yes.
All right, doctor. I do have a request, perhaps.
He will point out that, like, I saw the bullet casings on the ground. I assume you shot at it, so I don't think that wolf was gonna eat. Probably just ran away. I'll be honest. I understand you may not have had encounters with wild animals before, but they're usually more scared of you than you are of them, especially with a gun. Loud noises will chase them away. But again, I don't begrudge you. Not everyone. I'm not. The report was confusing, and I didn't have time to and care about too much. So what's done, it's done. The body, I still couldn't figure out the exact cause of death. Like I said, that's why I had them bring it to the morgue so I could run more extensive tests on it. At least there's one dead body that actually makes sense compared to the others.
Sure. Just keep sure to lock it up.
Like,
We don't want to get it away.
Yeah, it's a very weird look. Like, are you two okay? You seem quite shaken up.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm pretty sure whatever chemical agent we can't. I'm okay. As I think as the adrenaline wore off, because I interpret that cool rose that was adrenaline basically cooling her down, but after
It's been a day, man.
yeah,
You've slept
now
a night.
now it's fucking gone. Yeah. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I saw some fucking weird shit in there. I'm pretty sure we were fucking hallucinating. That's why I suggest, in fact, you take a sample from us.
Oh, of course, I'll run some tests on you as well.
So fucking eclipse and mystery fog.
Interesting.
So you didn't see any?
And actually, you know what? I'm gonna expand the report. Fuck it. Actually, do you see this? Where's the leg?
Yeah.
That should was Mr. Corpse Man. Or at least I saw it was Mr. Corpse Man.
Corpse attacked you?
Well, at least I saw that. I'm pretty sure it was an animal. Because you said the corpse didn't move from his location, so I saw.
Oh. Same position I left it in.
The corpse chased us.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure what happened is I think we got spooked, we stumbled, and I think we just put ourselves on the floor. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No. Listen.
You see what you see. That's why we didn't adjust the official report. But you know what? I think I got a bit spooked.
I totally understandable. You know. I can go to my clinic. We'll run a couple of samples. Test your blood. Make sure nothing too bad happened.
I read about fucking exposure to chemical weapons a few times of personal interest, but never hallucinations this quick and this rapid onset.
I mean, it felt really. I mean, I still got my hand crushed.
I'm pretty sure we might have just untactfully stumbled on the floor. I'm pretty sure. I think you might have just stumbled over the floor and you interpreted it differently. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Sure.
Yeah. If it makes you feel more comfortable, I can collect the blood here. You don't need to go to the clinic.
I mean, we can go to the clinic if you want. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's a more sanitary environment.
Yeah.
Please, Hill. Take you outside the house and. I got my jacket. I'll be right back. Wait for me in the car. He'll gonna like quickly rush back in his house to grab his jacket. This is pretty chilly today. Colder than it was yesterday, to be sure.
Alright, maybe with the doctor's report we get the area quarantined at least. Maybe fuck if there's got something in our blood. Of course it was a fucking chemical weapon. Or I guess biological in this case. Fuck, I read some rooms that the Americans were working on some fucking bullshit that does this.
But I mean, what would it be then? I mean, a Kovac wasn't influenced.
Must be somewhere around the hut perhaps or something. Maybe the course he just got fucking lucky. Didn't catch a whiff. I mean, it makes sense. We panicked, we ran, we probably stumbled, fucked up our arms and legs.
I mean, I guess. I mean, if the corpse still lay there, I guess. But
Actually, and that fucking silhouette I saw probably just a spook of my mind.
Gonna come out and gets in the car and she'll drive you to the clinic. You're inside. Starts collecting blood and starts talking to you. Is there anything other than the body that attacked you? Failed to mention in that report.
there was apparently a silhouette of a woman.
That was nothing. It was just a brain spook. Might have been a fucking tree, I think.
What if not?
Why would there be a random woman? The entire village is dead. If there was a family, they would have either been affected or they would have told by now.
Why did you lie in the court?
Well, would you think they would have believed us about a zombie man attacking us? Would be able to shrug off bullets? And then also, and then at the end, add on, I saw a random woman, but I panicked and I drove past her fastly.
Because you are correct. Run a couple of exams on you, make sure everything is healthy. As you can hear like movement on the outside of the door. See like the door opens and like one of the police officers will walk in. He'll kind of just nod to them and look back towards the two of you and say, now we're gonna have to keep you here. Make sure you're not gonna harm yourselves or engage in any more destructive behavior. So we can make sure you are all right. This will go very easy if you cooperate.
Wait, what is this for?
Really
So I was just saying, fuck.
Oh, go ahead.
We'll cooperate. Well, of course we'll cooperate. As you adjusted to fuck up.
He will look at you and say, you're clearly suffering from quite severe paranoid delusions. I didn't want to mention it, but the body had bullet wounds. You didn't shoot the animal, you shot the dead body. I coordinated with the detective, we checked some facts, and again, you might have been exposed to something, so we're gonna keep you here until we can make sure that there's either passes through your system or you're not gonna harm yourselves. They're clearly self-inflicted injuries of some sort, and rather aggressive demeanor and paranoia not gonna help.
Isabella will just nod.
Most likely suffering from severe mental trauma of some nature.
Great.
Yeah, you'll be escorted into secure rooms that they've prepared for you. You will be tied to the bed so you don't injure yourself further. As that's where we'll end off this session. Actually, no, what the fuck am I saying? God, no, it's another hour. Oh god, I misjudged the time. Oh, still another hour to go. I can torture you for more. Never mind. Yeah. As you get, I thought this was I think I thought this was Wednesday. No, the weekend. So as yeah, you'll be chained up. He will run a couple of exams as conclude physically you are fine, but two of you will be separated. As we'll send some of your the samples he collected to the lab to the big city, some better analysis. So you will be confined like this for a couple of days. As well, have to spend at least one night here. So that'll be fine. As yeah, no, it's been a rough 2 days for you. But you will have to sleep like this as night falls and oh, Isabella, you are awakened. Middle of the night. The barely visible clock on the wall. 3 in the morning. You realize what awoke you. There's a rhythmic tap at the door. One tap every couple of seconds. Not sure how you're reacting to this.
The button turns like panicking. This am I actually fucking insane? Must be the isolation probably only. trying to ignore to the best of her abilities.
Why don't you give me a cool roll? How will your mental sanity?
Sure thing. I'll re-roll that.
Oh, quite well actually. As
She will just try to ignore everything. She's like thinking that internally she's like worried, am I actually, it's PTSD, is this insanity? But she'll try to ignore to the best of her ability.
as the tapping noise will continue for a long time, and as you're almost like sort of getting used to it, as just hear the door crack as the knob turns and it like slowly opens. The hallway is completely pitch black.
I mean, yeah, she's tied to the bed. There's nothing she can do.
Yeah, you
She'll try to ignore it.
just
It's a bad dream, a sleep dream, and a paranoid hallucination.
yeah. You see this sort of like you hear like as like footsteps hitting the floor, but it sounds like someone's walking bare feet. As you can see pushing through the door. As the small window in your room like provides some ambient light. You're pretty sure this is one of the dead bodies. As it like walks in, its head sort of like tilted to a 90-degree angle to the side. You can see like the part that was sort of dissected, it's still like open. Its organs sort of like hanging out, its innards dragging behind it. As it's like very like trying to mimic human behavior as it like walks, but the steps are like weird. It is a almost jittery movement to it. The same as the body that attacked you in the woods. It feels like this misshapen puppet. As it is clearly looking at you, but its eyes are dead. Eyelids sort of pulled back as it's staring at you. Now, since we established you're not a courageous person, Isabel. You're kind of cowardly. How are you handling that?
Trying to she's basically rationalize that what if she has developed onset paranoia, trying to ignore this. As yelling will not do anything. This is not real.
Yeah. As this thing will slowly make its way close to you, as it just gets up very uncomfortably close. Doesn't breathe, but if it did, you could probably feel its breath. You can smell sort of the chemicals that the body has been drenched in. As it unhinges its jaw. And then just sort of like almost sits there staring at you. There's no way you're falling asleep now.
Yeah.
As it will stay like this. For oh, probably it's like because it's also blocking your view, so you can't see the clock. This is a very draining situation.
Yeah, she tries to just close her eyes, basically.
Mentally, yeah. Um. Yeah, you could probably give me another cool roll.
I'll re-roll that. God damn.
You take 2 more grit. As it's gonna stress you out mentally. It is fucking you up. As eventually you can hear it like move away as you open your eyes and you realize it is just hasn't turned around. It is just walking backwards as its like feet are like snapped at weird angles, clearly struggling to stay on 2 feet. As it will walk out, close the door behind it. As you glance at the clock, and it's been like 3 hours, sun is starting to probably gonna be up in another hour or so. As you can take a sigh of relief, whatever that was, it's over now.
Yeah, she's not relieved in turn. She's thinking, am I actually insane?
As well, morning arrives, Katarina, you're gonna be roused from your slumber as the door opens and you see Dr. Kovac walking in. Says, how did you sleep?
Good.
It's probably gonna take a couple of days for the samples to be tested and for us to get the results. I tried to make sure that they don't give you hospital food, at the very least.
Do we need to be
Yes.
detained and stuck at this bed?
Yes, you. As he looks at your arm. Last time you injured yourself quite severely. I would rather avoid such problems. Not to mention the fact that you might also be a danger to others. Thought the body was moving, you shot it. What if you're gonna confuse someone with, well, something and end up hurting or even worse, killing someone?
So, are you sure this is gonna go away?
Well, I hope it will. Not exactly sure what is affecting you. Physically, you seem fine. It is clearly some sort of mental issue. I will, after performing a couple of examinations on you and Isabella, I will head over to the village next to see if I can't, well, collect more samples. Maybe I don't. Take a couple of officers with me.
Did you look over the book again?
Yes, it's still inane scramblings. The man thought he was summoning a demon or something of that nature.
Does it say something about reviving dead or something?
He shakes his head.
Okay.
If it has to do, you two did go down in that dugout pit. Maybe something there infected you or affected you. Maybe it drove that man insane as well.
Yeah, maybe.
But other than that, you look well rested.
Yeah, I mean, as well as you can rest on those beds.
I assure you, in a week, everything will be. As we're gonna have one of the officers here give you your breakfast. Well, Isabella, as you are like slightly awakened by Dr. Kovac shaking you up. They like somebody had sleep well last night.
You know, it's mostly thinking about how my career and livelihood are about to break down, mostly.
Let's worry about that later. Right now, you need to focus on health. Think better. I'm trying to see if the body that was down there might have been affected by some sort of chemical reaction. Not exactly sure. But you might have been exposed to the same thing, so just in lesser quantity. Why it's good we got to you. And well, how did you sleep?
Not well at all.
Anything weird? See
That's,
anything?
that, that's some kind of nightmare, that's all.
Well, I give you your breakfast, and I'll be heading back to the village to conduct further tests at dugout pit. Hopefully, things will become clearer. As like he can clearly see you are not very in a chatty mood, not very cooperative.
As I was thinking, yeah, well, she's fucked. She's getting locked up in the hospital and for the rest of her life. She's fucked, yeah, she's...
He's gonna take his leave. As well, the only thing that's threatening you right now for next couple of hours is just boredom, mostly. Much for you to do. They'll come by lunch to give you your lunch, but nothing else until later in the evening when Kovac will do like another checkup as they gathered soil samples and managed to scrape some of the blood that was on the ground there as well. Add the list. And well, he's gonna wish you a good night and take his leave. As well, just like clockwork, Isabella. The tapping turns. Same rhythm. Same thing happens. An hour after you start hearing the tapping, again the door opens as you see the creature is back, misshapen and deformed, as it will walk back and stare at you. And give me another cool roll to see how you deal with this night.
Yes, sir. I'll reroll that.
Better than the previous one, as you are able to just block it out. It is clearly doesn't touch you. It's most
It's a
likely
figment of her imagination. Yeah, the
yes.
person internally, she's only praying that she will not be put in an insane hospital after this. That's the only thing she's praying for. She's already thinking about her future job career, assuming she will not get put in a mental institution. And the problem is, she's very well aware of people who are put into the glorious Soviet mental institutions.
Yeah. As well, the next day will come, and this will be like a routine for both of you. Um, as Katarina, you'll be able to at the very least heal, um, and as the week passes, then you'll see uh, Katarina, you'll see the Kovac enter as he'll gesture for the officer to remove the restraints. We'll say, well, good news and bad news. How are you feeling first?
Feeling good.
We some analysis came back, and well, it does seem that we've identified certain chemical compounds that were in higher concentrations in the soil of that pit. It also matches with some of the samples we've collected from the dead body and some samples we found in your bloodstream. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, what sort of bacteria or virus grew in that basement, but I believe it was an outbreak. Seemingly, it causes paranoid delusions and, well, does negatively affect you. Unlike you, Skoto, your coworker is handling this much worse. Seemingly, she has a higher concentration of that substance in her bloodstream. So I've recommended that both of you be discharged from the current mission, sent to General Hospital for not just better medical care, but hopefully some mental therapy as well. But the good part is that, according to blood samples, does seem to decrease. So it should pass at least the chemical compound should pass through your system. Well, should technically be out already. So do let other medical professionals know if you start seeing weird things again.
Noted. Thank you, Doc.
I'm just glad didn't end up being worse. As he's gonna take his leave to check in on Isabella as the doors open, and he's gonna explain the same thing, that they found certain pathogens in blood.
Isabella will actually breathe a big sigh of relief, actually, as he explains that.
They believe that something very fucked up and weird was happening in that basement. They still don't have an explanation for how it got there, like, and what even is this thing. If it's a bio, there's still the theory about being a bioweapon is still the prevailing one. Although, why would there be a bioweapon in that basement? Nobody knows. And Dr. Kovac doesn't even want to like question that part too much. Says, I believe remember Miss Bauer, when I mentioned that I would be given the orders to stop looking into things?
She'll nod.
I believe those orders came, even if they were a bit more subtle.
Oh my fucking god! I can't believe some fucking guy and she fucking curse, actually. I can't believe some fucking guy. It really was one of our fucking planes that probably crashed in there, and someone's fucked up the cover up.
I know the Union is less caring with the rural areas. So this wouldn't be the first tragedy I've heard about. Although this
Still,
is quite a big fuck up indeed.
yeah. It's fucking weird that they sent the two of us without warning us. You were not briefed in any regard on this.
You know the inner workings of your agency much better than I do.
Oh, there's a bunch of clowns there. I can only. But honestly, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I'm not actually insane. There's just. I just. That's. I'll be happy with some career fallout in office politics rather than being stuck in a mental hospital in the rest of my life. Honestly,
It does seem to originate. It does seem to be a physical affliction that affects the brain. So hopefully, you shouldn't deal with any hallucinations. Although, if you see anything else, do inform medical professionals.
To be fair, I've already gotten used to my new friend who comes to me at night. It's just a joke. Don't worry. I'm not actually. I don't consider her a friend. It was mostly just a joke. But I've gotten used to the hallucination I suffer at night, at least a bit better.
At the very least, the paranoia has died down. Do let
I mean, now that
me do well, not me, but do let the professionals at the general hospital know if you keep having that hallucination.
of course, hopefully it'll. Yeah, she'll having. She'll not. Hopefully it'll go away with time.
The effects have long passed coworker. I believe you've been exposed to a higher dosage of substance.
I mean, maybe with time, as my paranoia went away, maybe that's a sign of that the effects are also weakening.
He nods. Well, anyway, I think you are no longer a threat to yourself, so you are free to go. There'll be a car waiting for you outside, and they'll be waiting for you in the city.
Thank you, doctor. So at least I didn't. Thank fuck I'm not actually insane. That's actually my biggest worry throughout the entire time.
Then, as both of you let go, presumably just get in the car and like drive. Not sure if there's any conversations you would like to have on the drive back to the big city.
Yeah. Now, do we have a car or is there a driver in here?
No, it's just you two.
Yeah, she'll actually say. What it will say? Well, you know, remember when Kovac mentioned it was maybe one of our guys who fucked up? Can't believe it was our own fucking people who did the fuck up.
I mean, I still don't know for sure.
He confirmed it was a physical. Listen, I'm not an American strategist, but I'm not sure why I would randomly deploy a biological weapon on a Romanian village in the middle of nowhere. Listen, there might also be potential. I did hear some like on the radio. People talk about like that. Well, rumors that people were harvesting disease in Siberia. You know, old age pathogens that are like buried in the snow. Maybe something got unthawed, and we and the rest of the village just got exposed to that. But honestly, I'm more of the bioweapon thing. Maybe they collected some of those pathogens, weaponized them, and we just only had the psychological effects happen to us. To be fair, I'm just glad I'm not going to be locked up in a mental hospital.
Yeah, things could have turned out way worse. So how are you holding up? I heard you didn't take it as well as I did.
Oh, I'm actually holding fantastic now. Now that they know it's a physical affliction, and now they also know the probable cause of the physical affliction. I'm actually holding up. Well, I'm actually a bit angry right now. I kind of want to find out which guy fucked this up and kill him. Because we're still going to have to. Because our spears were still going to look oddly at us back at the office.
Oh yes, I mean if you're trying to kill that person, I am all in.
For legal purposes, that was a joke.
Yeah, sure.
But honestly, I'm holding up actually pretty great right now. Now that there's a reasonable explanation for everything of this. And honestly, I think that's better for the better. We had it back. If it was all hallucination and we were in fact randomly shooting things, who knows what we might have done if we stayed there. thank fuck it's a miracle that I didn't crash the car on the way back.
Yeah. I mean, I can't get my head around the woman you saw. I mean, why would you hallucinate a woman to be there?
It might have,
But
it might have been nothing. It might have actually might have been just a normal tree shadow.
it could be.
Listen, the demotion is still better than the mental hospital. God forbid if we actually shot Mr. Kovac, if we misplaced him for like a possessed individual.
Let's just hope you get better.
I mean, the paranoia is already passing. The bad dreams I have are already having less of an effect with me with time.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, we'll arrive at the end. They'll check in at the General Metropolitan Hospital. They'll keep you there for one night, and that will be the first night, Isabella, where, well, you don't see the thing. You can actually sleep peacefully and uninterrupted.
She is cursing. She is cursing that random guy at the either the Air Force, the fucking special research division that did this, or the KGB agent who didn't manage to cover it up properly. And she's thinking now they're the perfect fucking scapegoats for this operation.
Yeah, somebody has to take
She is.
control.
Yeah, and we are perfectly positioned here. Isabella is cursing that fucking guy who did this.
Well,
She's in fact playing. Hey, Lucifer, can you do me a favor? Can you fucking like kill that guy, please?
but yeah, as you can enjoy the fact that, listen, at the very least, you're not insane. Like this won't like sink your career, but this
Yeah,
did
listen,
take a
she's
hammer to
happy.
it.
It is a hammer, but it could have been a lot worse. She was. I can tell horror stories about Soviet mental hospitals after the game, but they're way worse than even the worst American ones or Western in general. Holy shit!
Katerina, in the morning, there is well, you can smell the coffee as you like open your eyes in bed. As you glance next to you, and it's a very familiar face, if not a weird one, to be here. As Alexandra is having some coffee next to you.
Oh, hi.
Morning. I wanna wake you up. I hear you've had a bit of a rough week.
Oh, for sure. Oh, you came to visit?
Well, when I heard the reports and I saw your name being involved, I decided, you know what, I owed you one for that time you helped me, so I should help you out with this one. You can call it even.
You just made my day.
I smile and say, I think it's quite a sad day for you to have your career suffer because of an unfortunate incident like this. And well, I've pulled a couple of strings. Everything will be blamed on your much less experienced co-worker. And well, you did tell her to, well, to obey you. She didn't. Classic case of insubordination. Probably gonna, her career might take a bit of a backseat, but at the very least you'll fine after it.
I really appreciate this.
She nods and said, well,
Thank you.
I do have to, well, very least, mention that, you know, sometimes, you know the saying, curiosity killed the cat?
Yes.
Were there really dead bodies moving?
From what I saw, yes. But I mean, they told us it's
Yes,
just
yes, they
hallucination.
tell us a lot of things, but we've seen, remember what we saw in the jungle?
Yes.
Most likely dealing with a rift here. Oh, no need to worry about this though. We'll have it covered. You can go and rest now.
Just gonna give her a smile.
Suppose I'll see you around. You do seem to bump situations. I will make sure that, in fact, your name gets recommended, because most people would have reacted like your coworker and fled from danger. You decided you needed to stay there and get to the bottom of it. That is an attitude that people I work with appreciate quite a lot. Keep at it. I think there's quite a bright career ahead of you.
I'll do my best.
Nice day. She's gonna finish the coffee and take her leave. On that note,